perfectly saucy Asian pork lettuce wraps. You're gonna freak out, they're that good. I'm back after having the worst sty of my life. It's been a while. Whenever I think about lettuce wraps, I'm not thinking about a ton of flavor. I'm just thinking it's gonna be a big pile of veggies and I'm not gonna like it. But these lettuce wraps will change the game. They're pork with a bunch of different Asian flavors and you're just gonna love it. You're gonna flip out. So let's make that sauce. Starting off with hoisin. This is just gonna thicken up our sauce and make it extra thick. Next up, soy sauce. If you haven't had soy sauce, you live under a rock. So I'm not going to explain that. I have some seasoned rice wine vinegar, and seasoned rice wine vinegar has a little bit of sugar in it, so it just adds a touch of sweetness. And then I have the sesame oil for some sesame undertones. And finally, some fish sauce. Adds a little bit of like a salty umami kick. And some crushed red. If you don't like spicy, don't add. Oh, that is more than intended. I need a spoon. Mix it up. Going to take this over to the stove, being careful not to drop it. And we gotta cook the pork. I was like, wait, what are we doing by this stove? I almost said we're gonna bring our cauldron of love. Take your sauce on over to the stove and we're gonna get our pork started. I already cooked my ground pork off, so I just put it in a separate bowl, set it aside, and now we're gonna add all of our flavors to our pork here. So I have about a tablespoon or so of avocado oil or just any flavorless oil. And to it, I'm gonna add in some yellow onion and some shredded carrots and a little bit of fresh ginger that I just finely minced. And then garlic. Can't go wrong with garlic. And we're just gonna saute this for about 2 minutes just to sweat off that rawness. All right, so we just got the rawness out of the onion. And now we're gonna turn our heat down to medium and we're gonna add back in our pork. And our sauce, of course. And mix this all up, and we're just gonna let this simmer over that medium heat for about 5 minutes just to let those flavors come together. The sauce has thickened, but there still is sauce, which is exactly what we're looking for. So we're gonna take this over to the counter and assemble. Assembly time. I have my meat. And I have some Bibb lettuce leaves that I just washed. You can use romaine too. Some lime wedges, scallions that I chopped, and I have some peanuts. And what I'm gonna do is crush them, and I'll show you what I do to crush them. I just have a plate. Pop those on a plate. You can put a piece of parchment right on top, just makes it a little bit less messy. And then you're gonna take the bottom of a water glass and just crush them up. I think it should be good. We want them coarsely chopped, which is exactly what we got. We had a few casualties here, but overall, good work. Let's assemble. We're just gonna pretend I'm not stained, but the important part. Let's try. Absolutely messy, but absolutely delicious. Check this out on tastefullygrace.com. You won't regret it. The amount of tears that I shed over these oignons